Well, Craig Counsell and the fellas are reminiscent of Berry Gordy, Motown, Detroit in the 60s and 70s. Nothing but Hitsville, USA. And with that, welcome inside another fun-filled edition of Cubs Postgame Live. Ian Happ, he was like Smokey Robinson today. He was leading the charge. No miracles here. This one banging off the pole. His 6th career grand slam. 3 of those of the go-ahead variety. You think he's feeling good right about now, as is the entire team? If you don't think they are, then shame on you. Getting on the plane, headed to Arizona with smiles on the faces, exactly how the fellas drew this one up. Come on in to Cubs Postgame Live, as we told you, presented by Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer. Cole, Wright, Elise Menaker, and Elise, the fellas, they sure needed this one.
Especially when your starter only gives you a couple of innings. Like, if there can be any sort of offensive day or day like this is the correct day to do it. So, yeah, really nice, especially when you had highlighted right before the break, Randy Arozarena wanted to make it his day again, and this Cubs offense stepped up with some big hits, getting runners on, working a lot of walks in this game and taking advantage.
Yeah, weren't allowing that to happen, and the 2 out runs scored. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but in the meantime, let's get to our fast play of the game, presented by the Illinois Lottery. Download the app to your phone to start playing right about now. Ian Happ, sacks drunk full of Cubs, and that one, Boog said it, if it's fair, it's gone. If it's foul, it's a long strike. That one, an absolute depressant for all those Mariners fans.
Bryce Miller just sees that and thinks, oh no. Happ goes down and gets his splitter. He's like, fair, ball. And then you see the ricochet, and everyone can say, there you go. So grand slam, couple on the day for the Cubbies, and just keeps climbing this lift, Happer.
Like we always say, anytime you're sandwiched in between headshots of 2 dudes in action shots and they're in black and white, that means you've been doing something really right. And Happer leaving the yard at the 195 clip, that's definitely going to have some good things coming around the corner for him, no doubt about it. And right now, those good things, they're here. Quiet storm, T-Mac, enjoy.
You come up with 3 straight walks in front of you. What is your mindset when you step up there?
Trying to get a good pitch to handle it. I had a good at against him in the first at bat and seen all of his pitches. Went with a little bit of a different mix there, and I swung at a couple balls to get behind in the count, but got a splitter I could handle, made a good swing at it.
Okay, so then you come up again with the bases loaded. I know you were patient, drew a walk. Was there any piece of you that was thinking, like, it would be awesome to have 2 grand slams?
It would have been awesome. Rucker was with us. He got me the other night on a good 3-2 cutter, and so just trying to keep him in the zone there, and did a good job of getting some swings off, but ultimately, drawing the walk, it's a good at bat.
Yeah, and I know it was off a position player, but Pedro Ramirez also coming through. He's had to step up for you guys. What have you thought of the work that he's done?
I mean, he's been fantastic. I think even before this, just having sporadic at bats and doing really well, and now just being able to focus full time on second base. Him and Nico working together and building that relationship. It's been fun to watch him every day.
Thank you, Ian.
Well, it's all about the fellas coming together today. Happer 2 for 4 with that 5 plate of stakes. Yeah, 5 RBIs, and most grand slams in Cubs history. It's going to be tough to topple Mr. Cub. 12, that is the unbelievable body of work from the one they call Ernie Banks, Sammy Sosa, Billy Williams, Bill Nicholson, right there at 8. But Happer, he is surefire in striking distance, no doubt about it. He's tied with a whole host of Cubs greats. But Ian Happ right now, towards the back end of the season, starting to pick things up. We saw him scuffling just a little bit, but it's games like this that really get you trending in the right direction.
And just because Happ has the plate discipline and will always give you a quality at bat, you can never really count him out. Sometimes he'll have his slumps this year, especially from the right side, but today from the left, he can get Bryce Miller, and that's exactly what he did. And so, I'm referencing to that first at bat that we saw from him. So he sees a lot of pitches in his plate appearances, and especially in that first at bat when he saw so many, then you take that into the next one. And that gives you that feedback that you want throughout a game, and you make adjustments. And so 11 pitches, and look at the location. So there's some that are non-competitive, and then he's working in the breaking ball, and you see some swings there and fouling it off, but just pounding the inside. And Happ is fouling these off and doing a good job of keeping his hands in, but then eventually just a good pitch there. So Miller gets him the first time. Then the second time, bases loaded, you've got runners on, you want to do something big here. And so in all, he sees 5 splitters, and there's going to be a couple here that he sees back to back, and then there's the one, and then there's going to be another. And Happ, second one that he sees in that at bat, or really the third one, I think it was, second straight. takes his hands down in. Anytime you get that location for a lefty, Happ just puts the bat down and drives it. So good adjustments. I think with Happ, you always see him fouling off pitches. You know, if they're close, he's going to give it a good swing. He's trying to put it in play, and he was really fighting off that inside. And in that case, you can see him leaning, fights it off, gets the elevation, good swing, power bat. And that was really what started this offense in this game, because with Shota leaving the game early, not due to injury, just his outing was not as sharp as he has been, then you're looking to your offense to pick you up, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, we'll get to Shota and his outing a little bit later. 2 innings, 72 pitches. It just didn't seem like he had his stuff, but then it didn't really seem like he had as bad as of day as it really turned out to be. But like I said, we'll get to that. And in the meantime, Ian Happ, you're taking a look at that first at-bat. Essentially, that's like the research and development portion of his day, right? That one that says, okay, here's what I need to do. I need to go back and process, and then let's put it to the test.
Yeah, and look, Miller has a good fastball. He can get some chase on that pitch. That splitter of his is really good too. But what I noticed, and we had referenced this really quickly last night in our post-game show, is this is someone who, to start the year, he was good at limiting the free passes. Okay, so he was not giving up walks. And then in this game today, there were 2 instances where he had 3 straight walks. And so you're trying to work with the pitcher and what he has that day. And I think that's what Happ always does a good job of, evaluating himself, what a pitcher's trying to do to him, and then where can he take advantage. And that's what he did in that second at bat, taking advantage of a splitter that he sees a couple of times. It's down and in, goes down and gets it and drives it.
You think the Twitter sphere was blown up about number 8? Yep, thanks being sent his way. Just his nickname, Happer, thank you, OMG, happy Grand Slam, just like that. Everyone back in the good graces with Ian Happ, and that is one of the reasons why Craig Counsell was able to hammer down that 250th career win as the Chicago Cubs skipper. A lot of Cubs fans feeling fantastic, as is the manager. Look at that. He looks super excited too, doesn't he, Elise?
That's the Counsell excited face.
Yeah, 250th win, just as good as the first one. But today's offense, a whole lot better than what we've seen over the last pair of games.